Well, if you've been searching for a video to let you know what to do on your upcoming date, then you are in the right place. You're probably tired of asking around what a man finds attractive in a girl to several people and getting 100 personalized answers. Don't worry, this video is going to put to rest all your worries and let you know the top 10 things men find absolutely undeniable in women when they are on a date. What kind of things make men attracted to a woman on a first date? Is it possible to sway any man with these traits? Before we find out, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to make sure that you stay up to date with the best information with us. Number 10. Smell your best. It's easier to sway a man than you think. You don't have to look like a Kardashian or have the riches of some royal family for him to fall head over heels. The most basic sense of attraction for men comes from how a woman smells. When you meet your date for the first time, spray a light deodorant to enhance your natural smell. But remember, deodorant should not be sprayed too strong either. If you are unsure how much to spray, just remember the saying, people should smell you when they hug you, not when you walk into a room. And number 9, hear him out. Men are not creatures that like to share what is on their minds with other people, so if you find the guy of your dreams actually talking to you for more than 5 minutes without giving you short or dry replies, make the effort to actually give him your undivided attention and figure out what he's telling you. Asking him intelligent questions and just conveying that he's being heard out is more than enough for you to become undeniably beautiful to him. Hearing a man out is easily one of the best ways in which you can make your date giddy with excitement. Number 8. Work on the talk. Talking in a conversation should not be a one-dimensional endeavor. When you're on a date with a guy, make sure that he's not the only one putting full effort into the conversation. Because after a while, he may take your unresponsiveness as disinterest and end up clamming up. Giving him responses and bringing up topics to talk about is a great way to convey your interest in the date to him. Make sure that the topics you bring up have something in common with both of you so that he can also be involved in the conversation. If you feel like you're out of topics to talk about, try and bring up a funny story or random fact about you that you don't mind disclosing. Number 7. Be confident. A lot of these alpha male podcasts have made it seem like men want women who are subservient and unconfident. This couldn't be further from the truth. Men absolutely love confident women. It gives them the feeling that the woman knows who they are and is not being pretentious. Men hate women who have this pick-me-girl attitude, so be confident when meeting your date and play to your strengths. You may not be the most jaw-dropping girl in the universe, but you definitely can be too. The guy sitting across you during a date if you stay true to yourself. Number 6. Look fabulous. It may not be prom night, but it doesn't mean that you have to go out in a t-shirt and Converse shoes and expect your date to be impressed. Men are definitely more visual creatures and fall in love with what they see. So make sure to wear your best but not overdo it. Dress well enough that he sees that you have made an effort to look your best for your night out together. Make sure that the clothes you wear are not garish and that the color of your dress suits your skin tone so that it complements you. Even if you do not have the body of a supermodel, a well-raised man will definitely appreciate the efforts you've taken and compliment you. It particularly hurts for a man when he takes the effort to dress up and you show up like you just woke up from a 6-hour nap. Number 5. Pamper him. Although there are some cultures where it is tradition for a man to pay the bill and pamper the girl when out on a date, it's important to understand that in today's world, equality is the best policy, and with the way the economy is, a man needs to know if you're someone who will treat like an equal even in the financial sense. If you can bring something to the table, make sure that you let him know that. So if a guy is making the effort to make your date special, make it one for him to remember and pay the dinner bill or split it with him, that man will probably become giddy with excitement when you do this. Number 4. Take the lead. Men find women who take the lead as absolutely gorgeous. In a world where women are taught to play hard to get, men are at least looking for a glimmer of hope. So when you meet up with a wonderful man for a date, don't be dumb and play hard to get. Take the lead when the conversation goes dry. Ask him questions and make him feel important as well. Just watch as your date lights up when you do this. Make sure that when you take the lead in the conversation, it's more about him and less about you. The best way to unwind the person in front of you is to let them know that you find them interesting. While taking the lead in a conversation can be a bit scary, make sure to understand that there are no wrong answers when you're on a date. Speak what comes to your mind and stay true to yourself. And number 3, make him laugh. As a woman, it makes you 1,000 times more desirable when you have a sense of humor. Being all stone-faced and cold is not a trait that a man finds attractive. Men love women who have a hearty and unpretentious laugh. Men are creatures that like making subtle jokes and enjoy a heavy dose of sarcasm. So if you can hold your ground and are not afraid to crack a couple of risque jokes and a few more at your own expense, trust me, that man you're out on a date with, he's probably thinking of marrying you. Number 2, passionate. Men are children at heart. You can probably find a guy tucked away with his favorite video game or board game on his off days. They love to spend their time on their hobbies. Men love finding out that their woman has a passion that they follow in their downtime. If you have a hobby that you love, don't be afraid to share it with your date. For all you know, you and your date probably have more in common than you think. So listen to them as he talks and try to figure out what he may have an interest in and start questioning him along those. If his words don't seem to give anything away, don't be shy to just be honest and ask him if he has any hobbies he is passionate about. Number 1, be mysterious. The last thing on this list that is going to make you absolutely undeniable is to be a little bit coy and make him want more of your time. While playing hard to get all the time is a surefire way to make a man lose interest in you, it definitely isn't a bad idea to brand yourself as a mystery that a man can only uncover bit by bit if you allow for a subsequent date. Let him know rough about you that he craves to get the full picture. But don't come off as rude or cold while trying to hide more intimate details about yourself. Men love a good challenge that promises a reward if they try hard.